What you're seeing right now is not a small operation. These machines harvest, move, clean, cut, and transform thousands of pomegranates every single hour. No hands, no manual sorting, just precision, automation, and scale. And this is only the beginning. Today, we're taking you inside a fully automated pomegranate factory to see how raw fruit becomes a finished drink, almost entirely powered by machines. Out in the orchard, the process begins long before the factory doors ever open. Rows of mature pomegranate trees stretch across the landscape, and instead of workers moving from branch to branch by hand, modern harvesting machines take the lead. These machines are engineered to move directly through the orchard with precision, aligning perfectly between rows as they advance at a steady, calculated pace. At the core of each harvester is a system designed for speed without sacrifice. Mechanical arms position themselves around the trunks, while carefully controlled vibrations travel through the structure of the tree. The motion is strong enough to release only fully ripened pomegranates, yet gentle enough to protect both the fruit and the tree itself. As the fruit detaches, it doesn't hit the ground. Instead, it drops onto built-in collection platforms that guide each pomegranate smoothly into the system. From there, integrated conveyor belts immediately carry the fruit away from the trees. Nothing stops, nothing waits. The entire operation is built around continuous movement, ensuring that freshly harvested pomegranates spend as little time as possible exposed to the open environment. This constant flow is critical. At this stage, speed matters, but consistency matters just as much. Every vibration, every belt speed, and every angle is carefully calibrated to maximize efficiency while keeping the fruit intact. Bruising is minimized. Handling is reduced. Within minutes, what was hanging on a branch is already traveling down a controlled path, moving seamlessly from the orchard toward the next phase of processing. By the time the harvesting machines finish a pass through the field, thousands of pomegranates are already in motion, clean, protected, and on their way from the orchard to the factory, where the transformation continues. As the pomegranates arrive at the facility, they are immediately absorbed into a fully automated intake system designed to handle massive volumes without delay. Instead of being unloaded or handled manually, the fruit flows directly onto industrial conveyor lines, where the cleaning process begins the moment they enter the building. Powerful high-pressure water jets wash over the pomegranates, stripping away dust, soil, and surface debris picked up in the orchard. The water cascades continuously, while rotating drums gently turn each fruit, ensuring that every side is cleaned evenly. Nothing is left to chance. Each rotation, each spray, and each movement is carefully controlled to achieve consistent results. There are no pauses in this system, no bottlenecks, no interruptions. The entire layout is engineered as a seamless, continuous flow, guiding the fruit smoothly from one machine to the next. Sensors embedded throughout the line constantly monitor water pressure, drop speed, and timing, automatically adjusting conditions to keep the process stable and efficient. By the time the pomegranates exit this section, they look completely transformed. They are clean, properly aligned, and moving in perfect order, ready to continue deeper into the factory, where the next stages of processing await. Before any cutting takes place, the pomegranates pass through a fully automated inspection system designed to evaluate every single fruit in motion. As the fruit travels along the conveyor, high-speed industrial cameras capture detailed images from multiple angles. In real time, advanced sensors analyze shape, size, surface condition, and overall quality with remarkable precision. This data is processed instantly. Without slowing the line or interrupting the flow, the system makes rapid decisions about where each pomegranate should go next. Mechanical diverters guide the fruit onto the correct path, ensuring that only properly graded pomegranates continue forward. There is no manual sorting here. Operators oversee the entire process from digital control stations, fine-tuning parameters on screens rather than touching the product itself. The machines don't simply transport the fruit, they actively assess it, applying consistent standards that never tire or fluctuate. Once inspection and sorting are complete, the pomegranates move on in perfect order, advancing smoothly toward the next stage. One of the most visually striking transformations in the entire process. At this stage, each pomegranate is positioned with absolute precision. Computer-guided systems take control, aligning every fruit into the exact orientation required before the cutting process begins. Nothing is left to chance. The fruit is held steady, measured, and prepared down to the millimeter. Once aligned, synchronized blades move into action. In a single, controlled motion, clean cuts are made along the crown and the equator of each pomegranate. The movement is smooth, repeatable, and perfectly timed. Over and over again, the same sequence plays out, thousands of times every hour, without variation. Every cut is identical. Every cycle follows the same precise rhythm. This consistency is critical, ensuring the fruit is opened efficiently without damaging what lies inside. By the time this step is complete, the pomegranate is fully prepared for the next transformation, with its interior carefully revealed and ready for the process that follows. With the outer shell now opened, the pomegranate moves directly into the separation system. Carefully controlled mechanical pressure gently pulls the fruit apart, just enough to release what's inside. There is no forceful tearing, no abrupt motion. Instead, gravity takes over, assisted by subtle vibration and precisely calibrated movement. As the fruit opens, the seeds begin to fall freely. One by one, then in steady waves, deep red pomegranate seeds spill downward and form a continuous flowing stream. The motion feels effortless, almost fluid, as the seeds glide smoothly across the line. At the same time, empty shells are automatically diverted away, separated cleanly without interrupting the flow. No hands ever touch the product. No manual intervention is required. The transformation is immediate and unmistakable. Solid fruit giving way to thousands of individual seeds. And yet, this is only another step forward, with an even more powerful transformation still waiting ahead. the seeds enter the true heart of the factory. This is where transformation reaches its peak. Cold press machines take over, applying intense yet carefully controlled pressure to extract pomegranate juice without the use of heat. Every variable is precisely managed, preserving the natural qualities of the fruit. As the pressure builds, the seeds release their contents, and a thick, deep red liquid begins to flow. The juice is rich in color, dense in consistency, and unmistakably fresh. There is no exposure to open air. Every drop travels through sealed stainless steel systems designed to protect purity and maintain uniformity from start to finish. Throughout the process, sensors continuously monitor pressure levels and flow rates, making constant micro-adjustments to keep everything stable and balanced. Nothing fluctuates, nothing is wasted. Here, the change is complete. Solid seeds give way to liquid essence. What began as raw fruit has now become pure pomegranate juice, fully transformed and ready for what comes next. Once the juice has been fully extracted, it moves seamlessly into automated blending tanks, where consistency becomes the top priority. Each tank is part of a digitally controlled system that measures and adds ingredients with exact precision. Every input is calculated, ensuring that each batch matches the last in flavor, color, and composition. There is no guesswork, only repeatable accuracy. After blending, the liquid flows directly into high-speed filling machines through sealed pipelines. Bottles and cans arrive in perfect synchronization, guided into position automatically. As they pass beneath the filling heads, each container receives the exact same volume, measured down to the smallest unit. Nothing overflows, nothing falls short. From there, the process continues without pause. Caps are applied and sealed in rapid succession. Labels wrap smoothly around each bottle and can, aligned perfectly as the line keeps moving forward. There are no stops, no backups, just a steady, uninterrupted rhythm. This entire system operates with quiet efficiency. Thousands of empty containers enter the line every hour, and moments later, they emerge as finished, shelf-ready products. It's a final demonstration of how automation transforms raw juice into a consistent, scalable product, ready for distribution on a massive scale. As the process nears its final stage, the finished products enter a fully automated packaging and logistics system. Bottles and cans are grouped, stacked, and packed without manual handling. Robotic arms move with precise, repeatable motions, arranging boxes efficiently and accurately every time. Once packed, cartons are transferred to palletizing stations, where pallets are built layer by layer. Each stack is assembled with exact alignment, ensuring stability and consistency for transport. Nothing is rushed, yet nothing slows down. The system maintains a steady rhythm designed for large-scale output. Completed pallets are then picked up by forklifts and guided through wide, organized pathways toward storage and shipping zones. From here, the products pause only briefly before continuing their journey. What started as fruit in an orchard is now prepared for global distribution. These finished goods will soon travel far beyond the factory walls, moving through warehouses, into stores, and eventually reaching homes around the world. It's the final step in a process driven entirely by automation, scale, and precision. From the orchard to the bottle, every step you've seen today was driven by machines designed for scale, precision, and efficiency. This is what modern food production looks like when automation takes the lead. If you enjoyed seeing how machines power this entire process, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and explore more factory tours like this one. Thanks for watching.
everything appears to be running smoothly this morning.
Yes, the calibration held overnight.
A ripe, ruby-red strawberry bursting with sweetness. Just the thought of it is enough to make your mouth water. But have you ever stopped to imagine the journey billions of these berries take from the sun-drenched, endless fields of California to your grocery cart? This isn't just traditional farming, it's a high-stakes choreography, a masterful blend of relentless human grit and cutting-edge innovation. Some of what you're about to see might just catch you by surprise. In modern nurseries, thousands of strawberry runners are no longer planted by hand. Instead, high-tech planters operate with sub-centimeter precision. Automated robots set each seedling into the soil at the exact depth, spacing, and root orientation required for uniform growth across massive scales. Within days, tens of thousands of acres in California are blanketed in vibrant green. A start programmed by data, sensors, and AI. Almost immediately, the lifeline of the field is activated, a state-of-the-art drip irrigation system. Millions of feet of underground tubing deliver water and nutrients directly to the roots based on the plant's real-time needs. Zero waste. Every drop is managed by a central hub to maintain ideal moisture levels 24/7, even through scorching heat waves. On this massive scale, smart irrigation saves millions of gallons of water annually while ensuring consistent yields. Then, as millions of white blossoms carpet the fields, a special ops team arrives. Millions of honeybees, managed by professional apiaries, are brought in as silent pollination workers. They work tirelessly across this sea of flowers, turning tiny blossoms into a bountiful harvest. Roughly 70% of the strawberry yield and quality depend on these bees. Without them, even the most advanced tech couldn't produce these perfect, juicy berries. Proof that modern agriculture still relies on a partnership with nature. When the timing is perfect, advanced robots take center stage. Mechanical arms move in a rhythmic dance, gently reaching for berries at peak ripeness. Every movement is calculated, enough grip to pick, but soft enough to avoid bruising. These harvesters don't just pick, they select the best of nature's bounty, ensuring every berry meets strict standards for size, color, and maturity. The berries are placed neatly into large flats by robotic arms. In other sections of the field, the berries move onto automated conveyor systems, flowing smoothly into containers without any impact or interruption. This cycle repeats tirelessly from dawn, filling crate after crate. Once ready, specialized forklifts and AGVs, automated guided vehicles, lift and stack the crates onto waiting semi-trucks with surgical precision. Minutes after leaving the field, the strawberries begin a race against the clock. Refrigerated trucks move out immediately to preserve freshness, shielding the fruit from the California sun. Upon arrival at the processing plant, the crates are unloaded rapidly to begin the next phase. At the intake, it's a spectacular sight. Millions of crimson berries are released onto massive conveyor belts, creating a vibrant strawberry waterfall. The systems are designed to catch each berry gently, moving them forward without any crushing. This high-speed, high-efficiency flow ensures the fruit retains its just-picked quality as it moves deeper into the facility. The hulled berries flow into hygienic containers before heading to the slicing stations. Razor-sharp blades descend in a synchronized dance, transforming whole berries into perfectly uniform slices. This level of consistency is vital for high-quality food products. State-of-the-art optical sorters act as the ultimate gatekeepers. Laser beams and high-resolution cameras scan every single strawberry for imperfections. If you're enjoying this look behind the scenes, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more fascinating content. Targeted air jets instantly blast away any berry that doesn't meet the Grade A standard. From the tiniest bruise to the exact shade of red, everything is analyzed at a microscopic level. Rejected berries aren't wasted. They are collected for alternative uses like juices or purees. Large control room monitors display real-time data to ensure maximum sorting efficiency. The entire hall operates with unparalleled precision, preparing each berry for its final transformation. Inside the massive machinery, thousands of precision tools await. It's a mesmerizing display of automation. With surgical accuracy, the green hulls are removed, leaving the strawberries pristine and ready. This hulling line is a marvel of modern engineering, where robotic guidance meets human oversight to ensure peak performance. The hulled berries flow into hygienic containers before heading to the slicing stations. Razor-sharp blades descend in a synchronized dance, transforming whole berries into perfectly uniform slices. This level of consistency is vital for high-quality food products. A crimson tide pours into the depths of gleaming, giant stainless steel cooking vats. This is where the magic happens. Controlled heating transforms the fruit, infusing it with syrup for preservation. Batch number 7 requirements met, initiating Phase 2 cooling protocol. Sweet, rich steam rises from these massive kettles, filling the hall with an incredible aroma. A symphony of steel begins as thousands of cans start their journey. Precision engineering guides each can through a complex maze. Huge rotary fillers pump the premium strawberry mixture into the cans with milligram accuracy. It is a grand industrial ballet powered by human innovation. Robotic arms coordinate the stacking of thousands of cans for the sterilization process. They move seamlessly into massive pressure retorts, autoclaves. As the heavy doors seal shut, the sterilization cycle begins. Once complete, a controlled burst of steam signals the end of this critical safety phase. Layer by layer, cases are stacked to form stable units for global shipping. The pallets move to the final wrapping station, where they are securely shrink-wrapped for transit. What you've just witnessed is just one of the many massive production processes happening every day around the world. If you want to keep exploring these silent but impressive journeys, stay tuned for our next video.